It's another black carbon cover type thing. Airbrush.
Did you do all these, and these were all in prison?
These are all in prison. I think this, I got a couple of them. So this one here, I was thinking I was going to do this one for a story. It's going to be a guy who's almost kind of like me, the situation I was in. You know, he wanted to be a patriot, but he was kind of, you know, had some troubles. You know, so I'll maybe get to that story too.
What was the significance of patriot? Was that your military background?
Yeah, so I've always been a patriot. I, respect, love the country, but where I was, it's hard to kind of, for people to believe that I was still a patriot.
Can you tell them briefly about your military background?
I was in the Army from '74 to '76. Did a boot camp in Fort Dix. Then I went to Louisiana, did some training. I did some training for missiles in Fort Bliss, Texas. Then I served in I served my duty for 16 months in Germany. That's what I did when I was in the service. Then when I came out, I went to inactive reserve. The students, the people that had volunteered, I guess that's how it happens.
You mean back when you were in prison, they came to visit you?
Back when I was in prison, and I actually got in contact with the Innocence Project, and I was assigned two guys. I forget Chris and somebody else, I think.
Chris and Matt this past year.
Yeah.
We've gone back a few years. I can't remember who the students were before then.
Yeah, it's been a while. But the same situation, the attitude that they had was that, they just wanted to know all they could do to help. And they had the process down, they had it down pretty good. They knew exactly what they had to do at this certain part of the procedure. And I think that's really important, to kind of know what you're doing. Not guessing what you're doing, but actually knowing what you're doing and what the other side, I guess it's always two sides, criminal justice. So depending on what side you're on, just know what you're doing, and don't it's somebody's life, depending on us. I don't think I would be here without the Innocence Project. God bless, really. Yes, sir.
Like a couple times you've mentioned, things you could have been doing, or what would have happened. I mean, do you think about that ever? What would Raymond Towler look like today on a different path at, your...
I've always learned to kind of be right in the moment, because, you kind of get into like a sci-fi thing. Alternate universe and all that kind of stuff, the choice that you make. You just try to be thoughtful of the choices that you make. I mean, the situation I'm in, it wasn't because of a choice that I made, but it's, I just had to choose how I dealt with it. I could have chose to be, the angry guy and just try to fight everybody. But, what type of fighting would be effective? And the Innocence Project was my weapon of choice, and it was, worked out. Well, first of all, God was was what made everything happen. But there you go. I think it's. I remember the first time. I think the first time they came to see me. Well, maybe I don't remember the first time, but one time that had an impact on me. They brought one of the exonerees with them, and it kind of showed, actually the power, the success, it's kind of brought me hope. Okay, maybe I'll be the next one. Yeah, man, I got kind of a lot more faith in it now. I was kind of losing it because I was, I wrote all these people, and didn't get an answer, and my first lawyer was kind of like, not that good. He was kind of overpowered by the prosecution. That happens. You got a weak side, strong side. But the way the science is being introduced into, criminal justice, and the way everybody's kind of, public is getting more a part of it, I think it's getting better. Then you can't really complain about something if you're not doing it. You know, if you're not doing anything, just you you got to be active in it. You know, so I won't complain, but I will try to be active.